that I would.
But that wasn't the real theme of the stream. I was lying. Just like is my fucking window capture not working? Hilarious. Give me a moment. That is not the window I want to capture. We'll capture this one. See, I can't, this doesn't spoil anything. Okay, Owlbear Rodeo. So that's not Owlbear Rodeo. That is, fuck. Okay, that was a bit of a oopsie. Luckily, that wasn't anything too bad. Okay. Chat, we might just have to go with the good old display capture method. We're just gonna... Oh, hold on, let me hide that. There we go. Well, I can't... That's annoying. I really wish my fucking window capture would work. Owlbear Rodeo. Owlbear Rodeo. Where is my Owlbear Rodeo? Okay, window capture. How do I change, like, its position? Fucking, transform. Center to screen. Yay! I got it. Are you guys proud of me? No, you're not. Don't fucking say you are, you liars. Hi, everybody. What the fuck? I didn't even say anything yet. I didn't even say anything.
No shot.
Get back to your stream starting soon screen.
Oh my
Why? What? It's working now. It's working now. I don't know what you're yelling at me for.
No, it was just perfectly timed. I was saying fuck you to
That's so fucking funny.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So, ignore that. So, we are gonna... I thought the music was, like, saying words, and I got scared.
No, that's my boyfriend in the background, even though I told him to shut up.
I'm so sorry. Anyways.
Dude, I can't hear you. I have headphones on.
I'm gonna take this chance because I realized I forgot my dice, my metal dice, which are new. I don't know why I'm bragging about them. I don't know why I'm bragging about them like you can see them. You can't. I'll be just a second.
That is true. Panda is going to eat them.
Eaten.
On my reactor,
Wait,
but
wait.
it's the opposite way around.
Guys, what dice do I use today?
Anyways.
Hang
So.
on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What are we
Pick a
counting?
number through 1 to 8.
7.
3.
7?
What are we picking a number for?
I
I
heard 7, so we're using the mini dice again.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So. Sorry. From where we last left off, you four, yes, I know that I've removed a token. It's because this player's not here today. You four had been exploring Magicid, and attempting to get your bearings or find something, well, you were trying to find Sorsen, something. That was more your prerogative. What were you guys trying to do? Do you remember?
I think my girl was just kind of following with the group and zoning out most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know what that idiot source is.
Were you all like, was it like a specific looking for Sorsen thing?
We got the notification. We got the basically wanted poster for the Mage Wisteria, and we were gonna go talk to her about the possibility of her knowing possibly where Sorsen is.
Right. You had all
They're
gone
on the kill list.
Well, you all had gone to Magicid for unspecified. Shut up! Gabriel Titandale, stop taking so many sponsors. Anyways, you all had gone to Magicid for some unspecified reason, and when you went there, you discovered the Adventuring Alpaca, a local tavern. Going inside, you found this wanted poster and an entire kill board on Magicid, which held a clear disdain for magical spellcasters. A anti-magic society was mentioned, and you also encountered Dagoda. Eurus, you tried to talk some sense into that. Well, sense more. You tried to talk them over to your side. Dagoda was trepidatious, and then as he went to leave, he perceived a relatively innocent action as a threat, caused a scene, and left. You managed to bluff it out, making it out that that Dagoda, correctly telling everybody in the room that Dagoda was the one who cast the initial spell and disappeared. He got put up on the kill board. He seemed to not be very happy with you, Eurus, or probably Reyna, who outstretched the hand. In fairness, neither of you did anything wrong. He was just a little scaredy cat, if you will. And you all were leaving, as you said, with the poster of Wisteria in hopes of going to talk to her. So you all stand outside of the tavern with Allie, the alpaca, the mascot of the adventuring alpaca, just kind of hanging out outside.
Big chillin'.
Mm-hmm. Anything you all want to do in town?
Actually, hang on. Do we have any, whatchamacallit, like, equipment with us?
So this may require some retconning because I know some of you might have been using I swear one of you used a quarterstaff. I don't remember.
That's me.
You have just a bit of money in your pockets because it was the one thing the ERA didn't take. I'd say about 1 gold each. It has more value here. Sorry, you're new to my campaigns, Rook. I hate to explain everything to you like this, but
It's okay.
so everything that is, so like imagine something costs 100 gold in like a normal D&D world. In mine, it would cost 100 silver. So gold is scaled up, basically.
Okay.
Yay.
Cool.
Imagine a burger.
What the fuck does a burger have to do with this?
I'm imagining
How much it
the
costs?
burger.
That's true. Never mind. Keep imagining the burger.
Imagine the burger.
You all had about 1 gold on you as you left. You imagine if you had any more, the rest of it probably fell out in the chaos of the portalscape or in your presumed fall from the sky and picked up by some wandering... Well, I mean, who wouldn't resist picking up a bunch of gold lying on the ground? But you all have about 1 gold and no real equipment between you. I mean, you have some basic armor, your armor from your starting class, but that's about it.
No armor here. I mean, I feel like I would like to go pick up a staff because I feel kind of naked without it.
Mm-hmm.
Wanna go get a staff? Alright. Wonder where we could get that.
I wonder.
So
I don't know.
sen-
Maybe Ace knows.
Hey, I don't know anything. I mean, we did pass by a store on the way in, and on the map there's an Adiporium.
this is a store. This is a store. These are
Adiporium.
stores.
It's an Adiporium. We could go see the Adiporium. It is the one that's closest. I think we could see it with an eyesight.
Yeah, you could like you if you look forward between these two houses, you can kind of see. Well, it's just kind of a wall, but you can see the building if you look at the map. The building that is likely the Adventurer's Emporium.
Alright, well, let's go there. It's not like we have anything better to do out here than chasing ghosts.
So that's where you're headed?
Yep.
All right, give me a moment.
Roads are for fucking.
All right, Nintendo, don't kill me. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, ads. I really should download more music. I've only got, like,
true.
villain themes down. 15-second unskippable ad, by the way. Oh my god.
Wow. Whoops.
As you go into the Adventures Adporium, it's a quite different atmosphere to the drab kind of way of the bar. Right as you go in, there's a counter with a bunch of items behind. You ever been to a gas station with cigarettes behind them? It kind of looks like that, but instead it's all these like small magical baubles. Make a perception check if
wow.
any of you look at them hard enough.
Leo would like to look. Are any of them shiny?
Roll that perception for me, and then I'll tell you.
Well, it's whether something is shiny or not dictates if I am rolling perception or not.
Nothing is particularly shiny, no.
Okay, I overlook.
15.
15 euros.
4.
Eurus, you don't give a fuck. This guy looks bored as shit and doesn't really seem to care. Ace, you notice that, like an actual gas station, although you don't know what that is, behind this clerk is a bunch of, legal, paraphernalia. There's some, like, magical, there's like a, there's no better way to put this. There's a magical bong back there.
Oh.
You know, there's just other various, like, recreational substances behind the counter, but to the
Magic
side,
weed.
not weed, but yeah, right next to him, you know, is kind of the whole store. You notice it's a little understocked. There's some basic equipment, you know, by the front wall, and there's like some pedestals. It's kind of it's really clear this store doesn't have a big budget, because the most that's in the store is some basic like weapons across this wall. Across this wall is some like rations, rope. There's even a small little magical item called a porta cooker. And it says, like, on a little sign below it, cook anything, anywhere. Pot's not included. And kind of on 3 pedestals in the middle of the room, behind glass cases, there's this one big, like, staff with a kind of a moon shape on the end of it. There is a set of 2 knives that are, like, stuck together. And you see, like, periodically these little, like, little metal hands come down and pull them apart, and they smack back together. How are you doing that? Anyways, and then the third item in the pedestal is this like book, and you swear you see the book like open an eye and look at you.
Oh, this
and then
fucking book is back.
and then close his eye again.
Back in the fucking building again.
So
I'm not a fucking wizard.
So just for context, for you contextually, any basic weapon you want will be on this wall. Rations, climbing gear, and the porta cooker are over here. And then if you want to ask about any 3 of the magic items, feel free.
What are those magic items there, partner?
Are you asking the clerk?
Yeah.
He goes, huh? You see as he looks up, it's clearly some, like, teenager. He's a human teenager, you know, he's got this, like, this black hair with, like, red, kind of, like, red dye on the end of him. Is that frosted tips? Is that what that is? I don't know if that's... Yeah, that's, like, he has...
The frosted is, like, white.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, red, highlights. There you go. Red highlights on the ends of his hair. And he's wearing this kind of like blue uniform with this like these like 2 yellow cross swords on the like left I'm just gonna call it a pectoral. On the left pectoral, he's got that like little 2 yellow cross, you know, which seems to be kind of a logo, and you know he's wearing some like you know, brown like khakis, I guess. Not really khakis, but you know what I mean. You get the kind of look I'm going for here. He kind of looks up at you and goes, huh?
Magic items there, partner.
Oh, the ones on the pedestal?
Yep.
Alright. He gets up, and you see he's kind of in like this enclosed space with like a wall next to him. He opens the kind of door and like comes out, and he's like, so what one are we looking at?
Just go through them all. I'm interested in all of them, partner.
Okay, well, my boss is the one that usually does this, but I guess I can try to remember what he said. He kind of walks over to the staff, and he's like, I think my boss said something about this thing, like, influencing dreams. I don't really know. He just kind of said, like, you pointed at a sleeping person and, like, you can make him dream about whatever you want. It's kind of weird. I don't know why anyone would want that. He then, like, walks over to the 2 daggers. These 2, I think you gotta, like, he says, like, something that they, like, require attunement or something. you could turn them on and off, and they'll go back together if they're a certain distance away. I think, like, he says something about, like, if they're up to 30 feet from you, the other one will come back. And he, like, kind of points to the handles. The red one always goes back to the blue one. The blue one won't come back to the red one. And you see he's, like, pointing out the colors of the handles. And then there's the book. I actually have to feed the book, so if you want to see what it does, I mean, I can give you a demonstration.
Sure.
All right. He, like, reaches into his pocket and pulls out this little scroll, and as he unfurls it, you see it's for a cantrip called Trip Up. And he's like,
it's fucking back.
and he's like, here, you wanna hold this? And he, like, holds the scroll out to you.
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
All right. Come on. And he opens this little door, and, like, he's like, come on. And you see the book open its eyes, and you hear as its pages sort of tear open to reveal little paper teeth. It goes, hungry. And the employee just kind of, like, tired of its shit goes, yes, I know. Come on. And, like, a little dog, it kind of...
Deep in their soul gets a memory, and they don't know why or who, but they feel like they remember this.
It kind of like waddles, if that makes sense, into his hands, and he holds it out, and he's like, it's not gonna bite. Just let it in your hand and let it eat the thing.
Right. Gonna do that?
You let the book kind of jump into your hand. It jumps into your hand and goes... And it just kind of, like, looks at the scroll you're holding and, like, looks up at you.
I feed it.
You hold out this...
Eyes.
Yeah, like, wet, pathetic, begging dog eyes. And you hand it the scroll, and it fucking eats it. It just opens its mouth and... Wooden, like, holder of the scroll and all just fucking eats it. And it turns to you... Its eyes begin to glow, and as you lock eyes with this book, you feel as if though it is etching a memory into your head, as if it's writing words on a little piece of paper in your head, in your memory, or your filing cabinet? I guess I would call it a filing cabinet of a memory. As if it, like, writes a file and puts it into the filing cabinet of your memories. You suddenly know how to cast the cantrip Trip Up, regardless of your class, of your ability to cast magic. Actually, wait, no, you can cast magic, but if you were unable to before due to, like, a curse or condition, you're still able to cast it. That's a more contextual thing. I'm not letting you cast it whenever you're in fucking, like, whenever you're, like, under an anti-magic field, motherfucker. And Trip Up is actually a cantrip I wrote a while ago. So give me a moment to find it. I have to go...
While you're looking at that, can I hear any of this conversation or see what's going on at all?
Yeah, you can see this. You're in the store and the book is speaking audibly. It might be formatted a little weird, but here's the cantrip Trip Up. Here you are. It is in the chat now, and you can you can have fun with that. Don't read it out maybe if you don't want to, or do. But yeah, Ligar, you can see what's going on. You can see the, like, book feeding, and you see as the employee, like, kind of holds his hands back and he's like, come on. The book jumps back over, and he puts it back in the case. Do you do anything about that, or as it's, like, jumping?
Specifically, can I just, like, rush over and, like, basically drool over the case, like, how much?
I was gonna do the same thing. How much for this, partner?
The book?
Yes.
Well, I mean, okay, my boss says it doesn't cost money. This is so lame. I'm getting him to explain it to you. And you see as he kind of pulls out this sending stone, and he goes, Danielle, get out here. I'm not fucking explaining this to them. And you see this dwarven woman burst out of a back room and go, What are you not what do you want? What do you... And you see, she looks up to you. She's wearing the kind of same uniform, except she has a little star badge on her blue shirt. And she kind of looks up at all of you. You know, she's got this like nice blonde hair tied back into a bun. And she goes, "Oh, what the book costs? Yes, what the book costs. Yeah. So I'm gonna
Liger's
need like
staring with,
a
like, the
pint
biggest
of your
puppy eyes.
blood."
What the hell?
All right, give me a knife.
Oh, no. Okay, whoa. We have a procedure for this. Look, the book has a very weird ritual. It kind of does what it wants, but it says that it'll only leave our store if someone gives it a pint of blood. We just want to get rid of the fucking thing. And
Yeah.
and I mean, it costs, like, we just need the 5 silver to, you know, get your, just to have it on file, and just so we can like record that we sold this thing. Whoa, okay, you
Don't give them a gold.
don't need that much for
care.
it. We
I want
just,
this thing.
we need a pint of blood, and I assume it's gonna eat it. I assume it's gonna drink
like
your
a-
blood.
Yeah, that's
Put like
okay.
a little hand on Liger. It's like, oh, yeah, that's for cheap.
Like,
All right,
Sorry, what'd you say? You
I'll
got
get
cut
this for
out.
cheaper.
I mean, most people are turned off by that normally, though, because, the book.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, no. Hold on. The book has told us it uses that to suck out your life force.
That's not
So
a
look,
thing for
full
me.
disclosure, and this is a full disclosure out of character because I don't know how to make her explain this. It's gonna cost you max HP.
Okay.
I'm gonna like look at the book. It's like,
We're
now,
very
partner.
blasé about that.
I do not care.
Yeah. It's like, now, partner. Out of curiosity. Fuck. I'm like talking to the book. I hope you know. I picked up the book, looking at it, talking to it.
He's in the
How hard.
glass case.
Yeah, I'm like looking through the glass then.
Mhm.
Partner. What'd you need the blood for?
You hear as it like kind of looks around in your head. Funny.
Do you say funny or money?
Funny. These
I see.
people won't sell me, so I just take people's blood. They say they'll only sell me for 5 silver, but I'm worth so much more. But they won't sell me for more, so I require blood. It's kind of like saying this muffled behind the glass.
Can I
I'll
hear
pay
this
for-
as well?
You can hear it. Yes, it's just very
Okay,
muffled.
because like Liger
we
has
paid
like
2
both
gold
her
for you.
hands. Sorry, what?
It's just like, if we paid 2 gold for you, would you just come with us?
I am worth more than 2 gold.
Liger
much
just has
land?
like both hands around this case and is like actually like doing like yes you are. I would give anything for you. Just like patting the glass.
Ace is choosing to ignore this and looking at the magic cooker.
The magic cooker. Yeah. Hold on. While you two make a decision of who's gonna get their max HP taken. Ace, as you look at the magic cooker, you kind of read the sign a little more. This seems like a handy dandy little tool, you know? It says, like, can cook, you know, meals for up to 4, you know, can support, you know, small ingredients, a decent sized pot and everything, you know? And it's for a cheap 15 silver, and it says it only needs to be fueled through the power of the sun. It doesn't elaborate on this, it's just the power of the sun.
Okay, but what about the no pots?
It says no pots included, but a little sign points to a little thing next to it. There's some smaller cooking pots, a set of like wooden cutlery that's a little cheaper than kind of travel case, or not travel case, but like a travel set of like a nice metal spoon, a ladle, a little knife, cooking tools. You know, and just some nice, you know. Hold on, let me actually look if that's a thing. Is that a thing? Yeah. Oh, sorry. They're called cook's utensils. There's some pots and pans and everything that, it's a handy little tool for traveling on the road, making meals as you go. There's also some some fresh ingredients on a shelf next to it alongside just some regular old travel rations.
That's so interesting.
You gonna buy it? You gonna buy any of them?
I might.
Okay.
I mean, we probably need food, so
Mm-hmm.
it'll probably be good.
So what about the two of you?
They're looking at
Oh,
the
sorry.
scary books.
Yeah, they're looking at
No,
the
you're
scary
good.
book. The two of you, the lady's like, the Danielle, the manager, is like, look, we just need the 5 silvers so we can, like I said, have it on record. If you really want to give us your blood, I mean, feel free, but
Oh, so if we just give you the 5 silver, we can take it?
yeah, I mean, it's gonna take the blood from you, I'm pretty sure. It's what it said it would do, but
Liger
yeah.
just fishes out her 1 coin and then just extends it, never breaking eye contact with the book. She's like making those dog whining noises and doing puppy eyes at your wrist. Can I have this, please?
I'm trying to get it for cheaper, partner.
It's okay. Just
Never
all right.
mind. Christ.
She takes the coin from you and is like, do you want your change? To you, Ligar, she's
she
asking you.
squints at the lady. Yeah, she squints at the lady. Yes.
All right. You see as she kind of reaches on her side and inserts the coin and presses 5. It's like a little coin dispenser. She presses a silver button 5 times and then hits another button, and it you see a little bag fall out of it and then begin to fill up with a clink, 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 clink. And then she kind of takes it off and hands it. She's like, all right, here's your 95 silver. Here you go. You see the other employee also has this on his side, seemingly some kind of automated change dispenser.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take
Sick.
Do you take it back from her?
Well, yeah.
The book looks at you, Ligar, and goes, "Feed me."
Sorry, what was that?
Feed me your blood.
What if I feed you my gold or silver right now?
I don't want your money. It isn't enough
Why
for
not?
me. Also, that would not taste very good.
What if I feed you oil?
Also wouldn't taste very good. What the fuck?
What about
What if,
rations?
ink? What if I give you ink?
I want your blood, or I'm gonna
Yes, but you eat
disintegrate
paper.
you.
You eat paper. What if I get you the most
spells.
powerful? Wait. I'm currently looking for, what was it, a mage?
Oh?
Who that, we're hunting a magic user. Maybe if I can, a sorcerer, yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
If I
not a
steal her
What would a
steal-
sorcerer have for me? They have no
We're
need.
also going to talk to a wizard.
Oh.
They have books that I can give you. I can feed you all the spell books.
Oh.
I have no use for them.
And you'll let me peruse?
Of course.
Hmm.
As
think
long
we
as
can
you're
deal
loyal
with
to
it.
me,
Deal
then
out
I
with
will
this,
make sure
partner.
you are fed.
If you make good on this, I will not take your blood.
Oh, thank you. How kind of you.
You see as he literally waddles over to the glass, and this nasty squelching sound is heard as he the glass turns to this liquid as he just slides out of it. It comes out the other side completely unscathed. Danielle, the manager, watches on in horror. I didn't know you could
Anyway, what's this third item?
do that. What?
Just completely struck the owner from that. Just what's the third item?
That was the third item.
Wait, no, it was the memory, the brain thing, or the dream thing, the knives, and then
Thing,
okay.
yeah.
I mean, also the magic cooker, but
Oh, the porta cooker? Yeah. It's good for camping trips,
No, I wasn't interested in that. You could talk to Ice about that. I think they're over there looking
Oh,
at it.
yeah, I'll go,
And
actually, Daniel, why don't you go talk to them about that? I know more about these items here. And, as you see Daniel goes like, okay, all right. Ace, Daniel comes over and, he answers any questions you have. What do you ask him?
how much for all the important stuff?
Like what? Just enough to, make food on the road?
Yeah.
If you use your hands, 15 silver. I can't imagine you'd want to do that, though. It's 15 silver for the porta-cooker, 5 for the metal utensils, which I recommend because, the wooden ones will break, especially if you're getting into monster fights and all. They break in your bag. They'll, snap and crack, and you can't defend yourself with one if you really need to. If you're looking to survive a couple days on the road, especially if you're walking places to and from, I'd say that'd be like an extra. He looks over to the rations section, 25 silver for that if you wanted them for 3 days. So 15 15 5 45. Yeah, 45 silver.
I could probably do that. I don't want these people to die on the road. Starvation or anything.
Look, man, I don't care what you do with it. You could go commit a murder with these utensils for all I care.
I'm not going to try.
I'm not paid enough to.
Just take my gold, give me back 55 silver. And
All right, come on. We gotta go to the register for it.
Go.
You see, he walks over. Do you pick up all your stuff and go follow him?
Yeah.
While this is happening, the book has slid out of the glass, and it begins. It sprouts. It's this shuffling of paper sound as it sprouts two little wings from its side. Flaps its little way up and wriggles. You all have bags, to be clear. You all have backpacks.
Okay.
It wriggles its way into your backpack, but before it does, it whispers in your ear, "I will take extra blood if you make no good on your word."
Ligar is actually kind of squealing. Her tail is wagging and everything. She's like, yeah, anything you want. That's okay.
I don't know how to feel about that, but okay. And you see the book kind of just wriggles into your backpack, and you can hear its wings shrivel up, and it goes, "I'm gonna take a nap for now. Let me know when we get there."
Yeah, of course. She just kind of switches her backpack around to the front and then just gently pets the top of it. It's okay. I'll take care of you. Don't worry.
I'm so tickled by your affection towards him. I want you to know, because as Panda alluded to, this is an item from a different campaign, and I love him so much. Oh, you know? Okay, yay.
I don't know the details of it, but
Don't worry
clearly
about it.
it's had a strong effect somewhere else. But also, I really like the idea that Ligar just does not care about anything and isn't affectionate towards anything other than this fuck-ass book.
Little book.
She's just like a puppy.
He's I will let you know, his name is the Hungry Spellbook. He's very
I'm gonna
hungry.
kiss him.
Yeah, so what do you all do after that while Ace is getting checked? Ace is being rung up at the register.
Keep petting the bag, but also go up to Ace suddenly in a much better mood and just kind of looking over what's going on over there.
Eurus?
I'm saving my money.
Okay, all right. I mean, I should point out, none of you have bought any weapons.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a monk, remember?
Oh, that's true. Two of you are
I'm a
monks.
bard.
Oh.
And dog, we're punching people to death.
We don't need
I'm telling
weapons.
them to
We're
die
gonna
and then they die.
beat you to death
Actually.
in the video game.
So what other weapons are there? Can I go take a look over there?
Any basic weapon you can think of that is in the game is here, except for maybe more out there ones like chakrams or boomerangs. Your typical adventurer weapons, quarterstaffs, bows, some ammo, arrows for them. I will make you track those. You know,
Are there any darts?
oh, by the register, there are playing darts, but I don't think there'd be any regular, like, combat darts here. It's
No
all
combat
like,
darts?
it's all like very stereotypical, you know, adventurer weapons. Stuff you'd see in illustrations of, like, grand adventurers. Long swords, stabs, bows, the typical stuff.
Nothing interests me. I got what I wanted.
Fair enough. Eurus? You looking for anything else?
Nope, I'm saving my money.
All right. Ace, you see, you get rung up at the register, and you see Danielle, the manager, kind of comes walking up, and she walks up to the lot of you, and kind of, everyone who's, like, listening to her, roll me an insight check.
Sorry, listening to who?
Danielle, the manager who came out.
Danielle. Okay.
18.
Insight.
18, 9.
9 plus.
Oh.
16.
what was it? Insight?
Insight,
Yeah.
yep.
13 total.
All right, 13 from Eurus, 18 from, 13 from Ace, 18 from Eurus. Ligar?
16.
16. You notice as she kind of starts this conversation, she's starting it in kind of a way that implies she's trying to get something out of you. Not like money, but like a certain response. As she kind of walks up to the register a bit, you know, kind of off to the side, and she's like, man, you know, you heard about those, like, anti-magic? I mean, you guys don't look like you're around here, right? I mean, are ya?
We're from the
Sora?
area.
You all said 3 different things.
I didn't say anything at all.
Okay, 2 different things.
Well, I'm from the area. They're new in town.
I see. Yeah, I mean, you know, this sucks the corporate made me, like, fucking open a... Never mind. You know, have you heard of the anti-magic people? Because, I mean, you don't want to
Tell me about
go...
it.
You don't want to go walking around with the spell book around them. They've been trying to run me out of business for years, but I don't think they understand the concept of a franchise.
Oh.
I mean, I moved in here, you know, a while back before the town took up this stance, if you will. And, well, my business has been doing crap ever since. No one comes here to sell me anything anymore. And I can't, you know... I mean, these 3 were ones I had for my personal collection. Excluding the spell book. That one actually came here on its own volition. But, besides the point. I do wish someone would, you know, do something about them. I mean... it's practically illegal what they get away with, right? I mean, have you gone to the Adventuring Alpaca and seen the kill board?
Yeah.
I don't know why the Order
I
doesn't
ever.
do anything about it, you know? I mean... It's literally a hit list. They've got Wisteria on it for years, and she's such a lovely lady.
Oh, you know where she is?
Well, yeah, she's
In her tower, yeah.
yeah, the giant
Pretty
tower outside of town. It's kind of hard to miss.
Well, yeah, fair enough, but, I mean, it's worth a shot.
I mean, back before the town went to shit and they showed up, you know, I mean, we'd have tea together, you know, she's really nice. She liked coming to visit, but then they put her up on the kill board and she got attacked by a group of these fuckers called the Dead Men Walking. I don't fucking remember them. They're just this group of 10 assholes who thought they had a shot. She fucking roughed them up. And, well, that was the end of that. She never came back here again.
I mean, I don't blame her. But I don't blame them either, so...
Why not? I mean,
You know.
he attacked a nice woman for no reason. It's just to get a bounty.
Well, people need money.
I
Not that I can
guess.
relate, but...
I don't know, stooping to the level of taking hits from those. She kind of like motions in the general direction of where the Anti-Magic Society is. Taking money from them just feels about as dirty as murder. I mean, you're already committing a murder to get money from them, but it just feels like you've done an extra murder if you take that money.
Not to me.
Yeah, I've heard rumors as well that like they have this kind of racket going.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a certain kind of potion that it's a little. It makes you stronger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I hear that what they do is that they will go and buy a bunch of them, the Anti-Magic Society, and they get a bunch of them, they hold a market over them, and they sell them for a higher price. And because they have this market over them, and it's such a sought-after item, they just kind of monopolize on it. I think I heard a rumor that they bring it in on corn, like in corn, because it gives it a flavor or something. But because they've got this whole anti-magic thing going, you know, nobody ever thinks that someone's going to smuggle in items. There's probably more than just those potions, to be fair. I mean, this would be a hotspot for smuggling things, because who's going to check? No one would bring magical items into a place where, you know, people... She's cut off mid-sentence by a brick flying through her window. It kind of... It just crashes through, and she goes, "Oh God, for the fourth fucking time this week." You see as she walks over and like picks up the brick, and she goes, "I'm so sorry. They normally don't do this in the daytime." She unwraps the brick, and it's got a little note on it, and she goes, "No, we're gonna kill you. Get out of our town." The same shit, same week. Crumpling up the paper, puts it in her pocket. She just kind of chucks the fucking brick back through the window. It crashes into a little bit of the window that wasn't broken. It's just a... Now I gotta wait till nighttime to cast mending on it. Daniel, can you come? And you see as he kind of sighs, he finishes ringing you up. Ace goes, yeah. He gets a broom and just starts sweeping it. And she looks at everybody, Ollie, and goes, "I'm so sorry. Normally this doesn't happen, and it's so... She just kind of shakes her head, and she's like... and she kind of like goes back into an almost customer service mode. She's like, "Right, anything else I can do for you today?" As Daniel sweeps up the broken glass from her window behind you.
No.
I think we're pretty good right now.
All right. Just be careful on your way out. I know Daniel's sweeping it up, but we're gonna have to. Yeah, you know, just be careful. I don't want your feet getting hurt. Shoes or not, you know. Don't want to mess up your shoes either, of course. She kind of gives this like exhausted smile at you all. Just kind of like, yeah.
I just like tip my hat and like walk out.
Following along.
Yep, you all, you know, just kind of walk out the store after, well, you all can think whatever you want about that interaction. You see Daniel's kind of sweeping it up, and you kind of hear Danielle kind of like look at the window and like kind of whisper, "Can you all like stand in front of the window for like 5 minutes just so I can like fix it? I have to do it with mending, so if they see me..."
I can do that.
Yeah, just kind of like stand in front, pretend you're having a conversation so no one can see it getting, you know, put back together. She kind of like looks out and sees, is anyone like looking suspicious around here? Like they're watching?
I don't know, is there?
Roll perception.
That's what I thought.
Who's rolling perception?
17.
Nope.
Perception.
70. Oh.
18.
18.
5. No. 4.
You see footsteps in the kind of dirt path leading away, but you don't see anyone.
Can we kind of go? I'll try like follow them a little bit.
You can kind of like follow them up to about here before they stop. Roll insight.
Bit. 19.
So you look at how these footsteps look and go, yeah, that's not how footsteps work. They don't disappear. And as you like step a little forward, you bump into someone, but you can't see them.
Can I just like grab it in front of me, see if I can like grab a cloth or something?
Grab their fucking
Yeah, go
neck.
ahead.
Yeah, I just try to grab like that's like a like they'll try like get like a piece of like fabric or something of their clothes, like just try hold on to their sleeve or something like that.
Yeah, roll me an athletics check.
8.
You like swipe at this person and you hear like you hear like your hand connect with a face and you just hear like a ow, and
If
you
they
like
take damage, do they drop invisibility?
you know what? Yeah, you smack whoever this is across the face, and it's like this 11-year-old kid with like another brick in his hand, and he's like, "Why did you hit me?" He's like on the ground looking up at
window, partner.
like, my dad said he'd give me double allowance if I did it. Okay.
Alright. Who's your dad?
Oh, he points to the nearby guard post. He's right over there. See?
No, wow, Gar is
And
making
you see
racist comments.
standing there is this like 6'5" dragonborn man crossing his arms in like full armor, just staring at you in this scene in front of you.
Where is he exactly?
I am putting a token down,
Okay,
and
I
here is the kid.
Fantastic.
I like look at him with like a glare, and like just like a disapproving, like shaking my head.
Liger's gonna roll up to Eurus and then do like the little finger waggle of like, you know, flirting, like a, you know what I mean? Just a hi.
I see it in my brain.
Yeah.
You see, is he this guy? He's this. Hold on. This is a specific person. I mean, what? Anyways. He's a black dragonborn, thank you. And he's just kind of like he's got this like full you know like clad of leather suit on. You see a kind of like axe in his holster and a shield on his back. And he just kind of like looks and he goes, I'm not his dad. I paid him. I'm not his dad.
Oh,
That makes you way less attractive.
that also makes you way worse. Honestly, you're paying someone else's kid to go through a brick through a window.
Yeah,
Look,
it's kind of disgusting. even
Really
for you,
stupid
like-
that low, partner.
what is okay? Look, man, I'm just trying to like send a message here.
I don't think anything you can say is gonna be a good thing. Again,
No,
another person's
I'm
kid
not trying. I'm not
through
trying to
a
defend my.
window.
Look, the kid said he.
Grooming?
I'm not. He said that he made an allowance of 5 silver. I paid him 10 to throw a brick through the window. What?
Paying a kid to do crimes for you. How
You hear the kid. You hear the kid drop his tears and goes, "What the fuck, man? I thought you said that's what to do. You said you gave me the potion and then the fuck. Hey,
You're giving potions to kids to go through.
it
bricks
was
through
an
the window for you.
invisibility potion, and then you smacked him.
Yeah,
You smacked him."
because I was expecting a human adult, not some kid. You're really that lowly to send a kid to do your bidding?
I'm not gonna do it myself and be.
Why,
I
you
mean,
coward.
no,
Guys,
I'm
like, order
way
there.
more visible, and also I don't like the taste of
Yes,
invisibility
you,
potions.
as an invisible person, would be way more visible. Yeah, big smart.
You're a coward, partner. Nothing more, nothing less. You shouldn't be a guard at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not.
Then why are you standing by the
That
guard
explains a
post?
lot.
Mainly cause, well, the guards aren't in there at the moment. Look, it's none of your business. All right, we're in the middle of
Some
something.
random guy in full on.
Can I inside
No, yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Is the window fixed yet?
Whoa, these dice are working for me today.
Ace, yes, Danielle is fixing the window very
That
quickly.
is a 23.
You can tell this guy is not a guard, and he's just like, he's also kind of, it feels like the whole kind of situation, he's bullshitting you a bit. Like, he's not really telling you the truth, and he's trying to, like, avoid telling you why he had the kid throw the brick through a window.
Ugh. I'm just gonna, like, walk up to him and then point, like, a claw in his chest, like, listen, buddy, I don't care how big and tough you think you are, you're clearly a pussy, so how about you escort this kid back to where his, his parents, his house, and then you apologize, or you'll be the one getting a brick through your face.
He completely ignores you, turns around, and goes, dunk, dunk, dunk. Hey, can some of you, come out here real quick? Yeah, can I get, huh?
Thought you said it was empty, partner.
Oh, no, I just didn't say it was full of. Yeah, Dr. Beatdown, yeah, can you just bring a couple of them out here? Can you bring a couple of them out here? Yeah, thanks. You see as this, like, big, this like, very tall Leonin man walks out. He's wearing this, like, bandana and has these, like, two fists on him. And he just kind of, like, comes out and he's like, dude, we're, like, in the middle of discussing the whole who are these idiots? Oh, they thought...
Dr. Beatdown and you still got a kid to throw a brick through a window?
Why did you get a kid to throw a brick through a window? I just... Well, you said if I saw them to get to, make a divert... I didn't mean get a fucking kid to throw it... Oh my god. I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. He's not... I can't leave you alone for 5 fucking minutes, can I? And you see as this Dr. Beatdown person goes to say a name, but then the Black Dragon was like, nah, that. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, all right, look. You see as Dr. Beatdown kind of walks up to the lot of you, particularly Ligar. Look, I'm not getting in a fight. I don't have to. We know you saw this, what was it? There's this guy, cart of corn, old dude. You rolled in on town with him. We were in the middle of discussing our operations, and you know what? That's all you're gonna get, really. So look, where'd you see him go after you left?
What kind of operation, partner?
Fuck you. Shut up. Where'd you see him go?
You either tell us or you pay us to tell you. We ain't doing it for free.
You either tell me or I beat it out of your face.
You can try.
You want me to?
I know that guy ain't helping. Points to the guy. He's obviously a coward. He got a kid to do his work. Or are you gonna summon a kid to...
The Black Dragonborn looks at the Leonin. He looks at you and he goes, we're married.
Good for you.
Wow, that's kind of disgusting.
Your husband
I'm not
got
gonna
a
let
kid to
you
do his bidding?
be... Why are you so stuck on this? We're gonna fucking kill you if you don't tell us.
You hired a
please,
child
I'd
to
love
throw
to
a
see you
brick
try.
through a window.
Okay, and there's
You gonna summon a kid to kill us?
8 more people in there willing to kill you, so just tell us where you saw him go.
Hmm. Are they willing to do other things to me?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Just like yours looks at like, what the fuck?
She just shrugs at him like, I'm down.
Wow. What would your girl? What would Rainer think?
You...
Raina does not own me.
Oh my god. You see Dr. Beatdown just kind of like rubs his eyes. Okay, this is weird. You're
For a little
making...
bit of coin, we can grease the wheel, you know?
A little bit of coin is what it would take to convince me not to punch you in the face. I'm just asking a simple question.
And what was your question again? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Like, I can't remember past all the bullshit you were just spouting.
Give me a second. Give me just a second. Give me just a
I
second.
wonder what he's rolling for.
Hey, so does a 24 hit?
Oh. What?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Wait, hang on, though.
Just a second.
No, you have to lie. It's okay.
No, hang on. I think there's... Hang on.
This is not a projectile.
Yeah, so it does hit. Okay.
Mhm.
Damn. Alright.
You see Dr.
tried.
Beatdown kind of holds his hands out and go, "Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I should say it louder." Rears his fist back and pow! Right in your face. You are taking 9 bludgeoning damage as he just fucking sucks the shit out of you.
Oh.
Does this like really damage you?
You said how much?
9.
9? Nah, I mean, not really.
How much health do you have left?
After the... Hang on, let me... 15?
It leaves you at 15 health?
Yeah,
How much is your max?
24.
Ooh, yeah, ouchie. He fucking smacks you in the face, and he's just like, oh, I'm sorry. Was that a little more clear? Was that a little more clear? Like, this has left your nose bloody. Like, maybe you have a black eye or something. This fucking hit hard. And he's like, I'm sorry. Do I need to make it a little more clear? Do I need to make it a little more louder? I can. If you want, I can hit your ear next time. Maybe that'll get it through your thick skull.
She's just like stumbling backwards and then wiping her nose and then looking at the bloody fur. She's like, I don't think I really hurt you. Just get a little closer.
I'm just like putting a hand with like on like it's like, partner.
No. Just,
Saying this in
no,
a
no,
nicest. No, I'm not talking to like I'm talking to in a nicest way. You have to stop, or you're gonna get more than you bargained for.
Oh,
Even if you got 8 people. But now, partner, we ain't the kind to, tattle and run and everything. Just saying, a few coin would tell us what happened, and I wouldn't tell anyone about the fact that, hiring a kid and everything. Or that the fact that you were using a guard hideout to do whatever scheme you have.
Well, they
I don't
know.
think
I
the
mean, they
anti-magic
know we're in
situation
there.
will
We're
want to know
talking
that.
with the guards right now.
Oh, I didn't know there were guards. I thought they were all gone.
And did you say that? Beat up? It was an intimidation tactic.
His name.
A dumb one. Yes. Look.
Beat up and beat down. That's so cute.
Look, listen. Again, I get what you're trying to do here. I tried it myself. I found a lot more of an effective method, as you can see, and he motions to Ligar's bloodied nose. Just tell us, and we all go home. We don't remember anything about you, and, well, you're off our shit list. It's that simple. I mean, if I can do that, do you really want to find out what the other 8 can do?
Alright, well, sorry about that. We'll tell you. We didn't know. We kind of went straight to the tavern. We didn't see where he went.
You hear him, go back, dunk, dunk, dunk. Hey, who scouted him first? Nick? You get out here a second. You see this black tabaxi kind of walk out. He's kind of got these yellow eyes, and he slips around and kind of pokes his head out the door. We're kind of finishing up. Is there anything is this something really important? Yeah. Did they what did you say you did? Kind of turns and looks at you.
We got off around the gate, or maybe a bit later, and then we went to the tavern. The alpaca. Didn't know where he went.
You see in kind of response to that, Dr. Beatdown looks at him.
Dr. Pepper?
Shut up. Kind of looks at Nick.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that was about what I saw them do. I don't think they really paid that well attention. Well, shit, it was worth a try then, I guess. Can I go back to what I was doing now? Yeah, you can. You see him slip back inside. Okay, well, he kind of turns back to all of you. Seems a misunderstanding. Sorry about... You see how simple that could have been if we just, talked it out?
Who's talking? Is that beat up or beat down?
Okay. This is Dr. Beatdown, who is the Leonin, and then Dr. Beatup is the Dragonborn.
Yeah,
and Dr. Beatdown is talking. Dr. Beatdown is the one with the iron, with the kind of iron knuckles.
Yeah, just the one that was currently talking.
The one that punched you.
Yeah, but the one that's currently talking?
Dr. Beatdown.
Fantastic. Now, question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I punch him?
You are certainly welcome to try.
Fantastic. Oh. Oh, that's... Okay.
I sure hope my people I'm working with aren't
You-
getting up to any trouble.
You can
tomorrow.
see this happening, Ace, to be clear.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna get my shit rocked now. But it's okay. I made the decision. Hey, what's the attack bonus on unarmed strike? There isn't one, is there?
It's dexterity.
Your
No,
strength or dex.
Oh, it's Dex?
Dexterity or strength for us.
Oh, yay. 5.
You kind of like weak.
5 hits?
No. No. You like
I got
weakly,
you,
like
yeah.
probably a little
Good
dazed from the punch to the face. Kind of weakly give
Yeah.
a poof, and you see Dr. Beatdown just kind of look down at your fist and go, "Please." Hey, so he crits you. Lol. Let me get my
stepping back from.
let me get my little funny dice. So that's a 6. And that's a
Oh,
that is a 5. 6 and 5 makes 11 bludgeoning damage as your fist connects and he goes, "Please," and fucking uppercuts the shit out of you. Just a fucking boom. You are knocked on your ass by this. This like fucking
yeah.
boom, knocks your ass over as he does that. And
No, that's totally
it leaves like a good gash in your like the lower end of your maw. I guess you could say chin. And he just kind of like flicks the blood off of his knuckles. Okay, are we done with that? Are we done with the whole "I'm so badass" act? I mean, I could do it a third time, but he like glares at you. I could do it a third time, but I mean, I'm not
Just
looking
give him a
to,
big smile.
not looking to,
Smug ass grin.
I'm not looking to kill anybody today. So are we
I
done?
ain't doing anything, partner.
We done? He kind of like comes over and like leans and looks down at you, Liger. Are we done now? You gonna calm down?
I do keep poking the bear, partner.
The knocked out Ligar who cannot talk or speak because
When I said that, I didn't mean you had to pass out. Like you could.
No, yes, yeah, no, she's passed out.
Okay,
She's, like,
okay.
She's zonked the fuck out.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe in your dreams you'll hear me better next time. Okay. Thanks. Fucking bitch. And he kind of like fixes his collar and walks off a bit. Right. We'll get back to what we're doing. He reaches into his pocket.
Free, partner. Don't worry.
He reaches into his pocket and tosses you a little bottle of red liquid. You're like, yeah, just give that to her. I'm sure she'll be up in a second. I don't think I did that much. Anyways, we gotta get back to what we were doing. Come on. And he like motions to beat up, and he's like, all right. And they both walk back into the guard post.
Amazing. I'm going into the Adventures Emporium.
I'll just go up to Ligar and
I like.
I'll give
I'll
the potion.
I
I'll give
li-
the potion to
I mean
Ace, but
I could heal Ligar without the potion.
yours is just quiet, like slowly, very calmly. There is like no change in that. Like they're going back into the Emporium for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Are you just keeping? Are you just keeping the potion?
It's gonna
No, I said I'll give it to Ace.
Oh, okay. You just pass it to Ace and then give it to Ace. Do you give it to Ligar?
no.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
Oh.
the Hands of Healing from Way of Mercy Monk to just kind of do a little bit of healing as a treat.
Okay. How much does that heal for?
3 plus. How much is this? 3 plus 2, which is 6.
You got
No,
this.
5.
No, Jesus.
This from what I'm reading, this spends a key point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you healed me for 5, so
Mhm.
I'm at a solid 13 now. Yay!
Yay. With that in mind, now that you've had your shit rocked, Eurus, you're free to come back and do whatever.
No, I want to buy some stuff in the Adventures Emporium.
Oh, I have to go to the chore, but I will get back to you on that when I come back. You all are free to do as you please for a little bit. Don't go too crazy now. Like I imagine you'd wake up from getting your shit rocked. Getting
I would love to.
punched. What'd you say, Ace?
I'm gonna talk to Ligar, obviously.
Of course. Let me know what happens. I will be back.
Alright.
Yeah, so imagine you wake up to the sight of a big to Ace looming over you, being like, "You okay?"
Yeah, like I was just like basically sprawled on the ground. She's just gonna open her eyes, see you, and just say, "No, I'm going back to bed actually."
No, that's. So how did that make you feel?
Oh, don't start with me now. She's just gonna like push him aside and then sit up and then just rub her head like, Jesus Christ, that bitch patch. I can't speak. He packs a punch. Do I have a concussion? Yeah. What the fuck?
I mean, I hope not. That wouldn't be too good.
Why are you here? I thought it was Eurus that was here.
Well, Eurus just went back into the store, like, immediately after.
Of course he did.
I have...
What does that mean? Don't even worry about what I'm doing.
I'm not worrying. What do you want?
Well, if said,
Why are you here?
Feel free to go on ahead. So if you guys want to leave before Eurus comes back, feel free.
Okay.
Why am I here?
Yeah.
So it's almost like I got here with you, right?
No, but why are you here? And then she points at, like, the ground beneath them. Like, right now. Here, and not over there. And it points towards where Eurus went.
Well, it's because, pretty sure it's my job to be taking care of you people while you're out here. And, I think I'd feel bad if I just left you on the ground to die.
Oh, that's so cute of you.
I appreciate it.
So is it really just your job, or, like, do you actually care? Because, honestly, in either case, I can't see it.
I have, real bad, like, attachment issues.
I think that's called the savior complex, sweetie.
Then it's probably that. What do you want me to do?
I don't know, fix yourself?
Oh wow, thanks, I appreciate it. That's what I was trying to do. But it's almost like, some people, I don't know, escaped from the ERA, and I had to follow them, so now I'm down here.
Well, why are you a therapist if you, like, still have issues of your own? I feel like that just doesn't work.
No, I mean, there's usually a word that says just like, every therapist needs a therapist. Which I did have.
So is it childhood issues, or are you just stupid?
Mostly the childhood issues one.
Oh,
it's a little stupid is, you know, still caring about, the people I'm working with while I'm here. But...
Well, you're not working with us. You're more so, self-appointed. Yeah, but you don't work now. Like, you're not getting paid. It's just charity work at this point, which, honestly, that's disgusting, but...
Yeah. Well, I have some really good ideas for, some stuff that, could help a lot of you.
Just, like, Frog blinks at you. Yeah?
You're like the murdery types.
Uh-huh.
What do you say we do some good later? I'll talk about it with, everyone. You know, keep this in mind though.
You know, that sounded vaguely flirty. I don't know how to feel
No,
about that.
really? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, don't be sorry. At least it would have made you a little interesting. Jesus.
He was like red.
Um.
Dog. I just work here.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna like lay back down on the ground like, oh my god. My head hurts.
Well, yeah, you did just get uppercutted to eternity, apparently.
Hey, what is the deal with that? Like,
What? What's
I-
those ones?
what?
Or, like, you just getting punched.
What? Yeah! I mean, first of all, who the fuck would punch me? Like, I don't know, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Side
And then, on top of that, punch me that hard? Do you know how long it's been since I've actually been knocked out or hurt in any capacity? It kind of feels weird.
Wow, welcome back to mortality or something.
Oh, well, welcome back to mortality. Suck my dick, why don't you?
That's crazy. Are you okay? Do you have a concussion?
Probably. What are you, a doctor now?
Technically?
No, you're not a doctor.
Don't they fall under the doctor, like, tag?
Ah, yes, because a therapist is going to fix a concussion. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I'm not saying I'm a medical doctor.
Oh, you pissed me off. You pissed me off. What's Eurus doing over there?
I don't know, shopping or something?
Why? We just got done shopping.
I don't know.
Where's the book? She's just gonna like look in
I know you have a
her. Yeah, I know, but she's gonna look in her bag and make sure that it isn't crushed or is doing all right. I'm going to assume since Zombie's not here that it's still just vibing and sleeping. So
I do like to imagine that he's a little bit squished, but squished in the way of just like blop.
yeah.
Bleh. If it has a
gonna-
tongue, it has its little tongue out. The pages are a little bit. Bro.
He's just gonna like straighten it up and just like gently like place it back upright in the bag and just pat it like.
And I can't imagine what imagine what it would say. It would be something along the lines of "Feed me."
Soon, my love, soon. I will feed you soon.
Are you flirting with the book?
I'm not flirting with the book. Have you never had a child before?
No.
Jeez. Why not? You look old enough.
I appreciate it. I am old enough.
Got called a DILF.
Not called a DILF, actually.
Material.
Damn it.
Do you really not have children? That's kind of weird.
Why is it weird?
I mean, you're old enough. Why not?
I'm like 30 at oldest.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
remember when I
very
wrote that.
old. You should be having children. Yeah, like you should have children by now. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Do you have kids?
Of course I have kids. What kind of question is that?
You do?
Yeah? You're surprised by this?
What's in the files? I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Of course it's not in the files. It's not children like you biological creatures have.
Uh-huh. And what are you again?
I'm Ligar. Nice to meet you.
Wow, I never knew that. Nice
I
to
know,
meet you
that's
too.
crazy.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Do you think Reina has kids?
I don't. Probably. I don't know.
What about Eurus? Eurus feels too old
No.
not to have kids, right?
I don't think
Surely.
Eurus has kids.
Hmm. I should ask next time.
You should. I think that would be fun. Surely a good idea.
That'll go well.
It'll go perfectly. Trust. Gay boy.
Fuck. Ace calls Lagar a gay boy, 2025 colorized. Jesus.
I just work here. Except I don't.
It just
I am currently jobless.
And how does that make you feel, Ace? Being
I'm
jobless.
I'm choosing to live in denial right now.
I'm very self-aware of you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't think you should be proud of that.
Okay. You're not my therapist.
Squints at you.
I'm literally yours. I don't know what you want me to do.
So you just don't listen to advice from anyone but your therapist?
I
Good
do.
boy. Uh-huh.
What are you yapping about?
Well, you just said I'm not your therapist when I offered you advice. Like,
Okay.
do you have a concussion? I feel like I'm like either imagining you being this stupid or you're also. Did he also beat you up? That would
No,
explain
he
a
did
lot.
just like knock you completely out. on
Yeah,
your-
I did notice that. Thanks. I was kind of the one that got knocked out.
Yeah,
I
you were
noticed.
the one who got knocked out because you picked a fight.
Of course, I picked a fight. What? As if you wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would be dragging both of you away. Where's my water at? Oh, it's above me. I just work here. Sorry, I keep saying that.
I mean,
instinctual.
I guess.
Yeah. Oh goodness. I miss Raina.
Me too.
Of course you do.
I was supposed to get churros today, and I'm sad that there wasn't a food truck for it.
That is so sad.
I know.
Do you know what place would have churros?
What?
The ERA.
Oh man!
Hey,
Yay!
Oh, wait, what's his name again? It's Levi. Levi wouldn't have gotten you any food that you want. You know this.
That's true.
Hey, if anything, I'm sure you could miss Levi.
Yeah, that is true.
He got you any food you wanted, and now you have to deal with me cooking.
Oh god, don't tell me you're bad at cooking.
I mean, I'm not bad, but I'm
I'm
just
just
like,
cringing at you.
I've just dabbled. What do you want me to do? Can you cook? I bought this for all of us.
I mean, like, actually, I've never tried.
Okay. Huh. Hey, maybe we can make it a little activity, right? We could all try
Remind
cooking
me-
every once in a while.
Remind me why I'm talking to you at all again.
Mostly because you were knocked flat on the ground after being knocked out, and I brought you back up.
Remind me why I'm not knocking you out?
Well, that's up to you, isn't it? Wow, it seems like you're the one who's not knocking me out on purpose, right? That's so interesting.
What if we change that? Boss or fist?
Are you going to? You think that's a
more you
good
talk-
use of our time?
I feel like that is good use of my time.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, get the only person who could probably get you out of the ERA, all knocked
We're
out.
already out of the ERA, dumbfuck. You just want to go back in for some reason.
You know, they're gonna like try to get us, right? Or at least try to get you to get
Who, your
back in
ERA
there.
buddies?
Yeah.
How is that why you're sticking with us? Just because when they get us, they get you. Is that
Yeah,
the deal?
and hopefully when they eventually find us, there's a thing called the redemption, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
maybe you guys are even marginally better and can just be, I don't know, released early because you did good in the world. I don't know. That's crazy, isn't it? That's so interesting. Or I guess you could just go back to being hunted down forever or something like that because you're escaped criminals or whatever.
I think the second I get back into my world, there won't be any hunting down happening.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you died before, so
Not gonna be doing that mistake again.
yeah, sure, I trust it.
Stupid little bitch. I should have known better.
Yeah.
Oh, don't look at me like that. You're not gonna get me monologuing.
Uh-huh. Maybe that's what got you killed in the first place.
Stare, like death staring him.
He's halfway in between trying not to laugh and just like, I need to hold back. Mhm.
Was that in your file too? In my file, I guess.
What, how you died?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need to double check my notes because I don't recall, honestly. I don't think so. We can go with I don't think so right now.
So what do you know about me then? Cause you've
Your name, that you died. Let me read some stuff real quick. Because I totally have it.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I don't think I have a lot of like actual information. I just know that you got murdered. You were not the best.
Uh-huh.
Probably murdered a lot of people and stuff like that.
Oh, you wish. Actually, no, I didn't, but you know.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't think I even... Man, did I murder anyone?
See, look, we're both needing to look at our notes, okay?
Oh, no, that's fully in character. Like...
Oh, did you murder anyone?
I mean, if I have, it's been a while.
Wow.
Oh, no, it's not. Oh, that was fun.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I've done more good than bad, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I know the reason why you're here. I mean, kind of do, but nothing specific. That's just like how it works. So,
So, like, that's really all you know, then?
I'm like 80% sure, but I'm not gonna be able to confirm anything without God, so. No, y'all were absolute stinkers.
Was not.
You were such a stinker. It's crazy.
It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy. Anyways.
Wiener.
Stop talking about Wiener.
Fuck you.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, if you insist, I get.
No, mama. I've seen what you tweet about me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw yours drooling face, drooling face, drooling face, drooling face.
What are you talking about? I don't know. No. You're being crazy.
I don't get the tweet.
You don't even know what Twitter is. They don't have
Yes.
Twitter in the ERA. They have Twitter in my brain.
They had it on IDK.
They did have it in
Rocket made it.
IDK. This is true.
I've still got my phone.
Oh no! I wish we could just have phones.
Too bad.
Aw. Womp.
Why are we boo-wumping?
Boo up.
Boo womp.
What happened? Did you get
Yeah,
knocked
so
out
we did
again?
Kill each other.
What?
Yeah, there's like this awesome battle royale that you didn't watch.
I will not falter.
How much do we know about the patients, by the way?
What? I didn't even catch what you said.
I will not falter.
I will not falter.
Okay.
How much does bitch know about the, you know?
What?
Yeah.
About his patients.
That's just...
Like, does he know what Ligar is, how she died, etc.?
Oh, Ace? Oh, okay. I just was not registering what you were asking at all. Ace, so, you are usually not told too much about the kind of life or history
Okay, cool.
of any of the patients. You're told basically like a summary of what they've done,
They're
if at
little
all.
stickers.
If at all. Sometimes you don't get a summary, sometimes you do. Ligar, I'm gonna make that your choice. Would Ace have gotten a summary?
He can know the death.
Alright, how did Ligar die then, Ace?
Huh?
What do you mean? You said
on.
you knew the death to know the death. Am I misinterpreting again?
Yeah, I think so.
They're asking,
Hang on.
what does Ace know about the patients? Do they know how Ligar died to get to the ERA?
Right, and I was asking how did Ligar die because I didn't know.
You asked Ace.
Why did
how
you ask
Ligar
Oh
die.
my god, I'm so out of it.
Ligar
What
died
a set what is
died.
this is what a 7-hour this is what a 7-hour shift does to a motherfucker, okay? Ligar.
Slipped on a banana peel and died.
How did Ligar
I don't
die?
want to reveal that quite yet, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
give it to Ace.
Alright.
Oh, this
Wait,
is
so does Ace know?
Yes.
Oh shit, okay.
Like
Why?
and I won't tell you anything.
I guess I have to message them.
No, you don't. I'm only doing
It's-
the death part. Nothing
It
else.
is up to you, Eurus, if Ace got a summary of what you did.
No. Yours would want to entirely
Other-
strip from the record anything about them.
Other than that, Ace, you are basically just told like name, height, basic like physical doctor
And,
things.
And I know what they're here for.
Yeah, on a basic level.
Because they're little
Okay, in that case, I'll keep it. I'll keep the rest a secret then. We'll just keep it
Awesome.
nice and.
It's like a list of charges, right? Like
What are my charges?
lots of murder, probably. I don't know. I'm just
Murder,
bullshitting.
dictatorship, I don't know.
So,
I mean, okay, that's fair. I do know. Well, hang on.
Dictatorship isn't a
'Cause I don't-
crime you'd charge someone with.
It's me, Flex. The guy it's fucked over.
So what entirely did happen? Ligar's awake again?
Yeah, like
we just talked.
they had a talk with Ace. Apparently, Ace does not have children and is weirded out by Ligar asking him if he has children. And also
Oh.
was very flustered over the fact that she's like, "Ah, you look old enough to have kids. Why not?"
Oh,
Literally.
okay, damn. All right then.
It is revealed that Ligar has kids.
Oh, fun.
Ace was weirded out by this.
They probably aren't here right now. Mother of the year, by the way. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm in the
There's
shore.
only one child here, and he's in my backpack.
I like how I say that right, and I'm basically trashing on you for dying. Mother of the year, and all you did was
Crazy.
die, and also the
it's
crimes.
really funny because I'll just it's not a secret. Her kids are not like actual biological children.
Oh, adopted.
She just
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
All right. Well, then I imagine
We'll put
know.
the pieces together eventually.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry. I imagine then Ligar, you're waking up Ace. You're like tending to Ligar.
Yeah.
The kid ran away. To be clear, the kid's like long gone. I realized his token's still there. He left.
Oh, sad.
He ran away crying. Boo womp.
Aw.
Boo womp.
Give us in.
Anyhow. Eurus, you were going to buy something, were you not?
I sure was.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to the cooking section.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have like oil?
Loyal.
No, because you read, kind of like you pick up you pick up a porta cooker and you kind of read no oil required, just the power of the sun on like a little sticker on the bottom of it.
I don't know if you know how to cook zombie. Anyway,
Shut up. Fuck you.
you're thinking of propane and gas.
Shut up.
Oil is used for like frying.
Oil
and
light.
lubrication.
Oil make fire and that make fire cook.
Explosion, not
Aw.
fire.
Yeah, oil and fire don't mix. That's like
If
the
there
entire-
is any oil here, it's like vegetable oil. You know,
vegetable
works.
oil.
you taking a bottle.
Vegetable.
I'm like outing you out to chat. If fucking Kiwi says Eurus oiled up naked and twerking. No, I was gonna plan
Whoa.
to basically set the entire guardhouse on fire in revenge, but
Hey.
Don't think vegetable oil. Google.com.
it does.
Vegetable
Well, yeah,
oil.
Oil is flammable.
Yeah, but it's
Vegetable
I can't believe you have to say all oil is
flammable.
flammable.
Yes,
Well-
vegetable oil is highly flammable. meaning
Okay.
Everything is
it can catch
flammable
fire and be
if you
heated.
try hard enough.
okay. Well, are you getting the vegetable oil then?
After Eurus oiled up naked and twerking, I'm reconsidering.
I thought you were gonna say, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Honestly, me too.
No, because I'm also like, I don't know if we want to become criminals again. The first fucking town we get to.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage it.
And
All
like
I'm
and like
saying
criminals
is that,
on not like a you punched someone in the street. Like criminals as in you lit a guard building on fire.
Yeah. Like, do we want to be chased out of the town so quickly?
Yeah.
Multiple D4s? No.
Actually, I have a funny idea. I wanna. Do they have any rope?
Yeah, there's like climbing supplies here. There's rope.
Okay, I'd love to buy
Ayo.
some climbing supplies.
All right. What are you looking for in particular?
Rope.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Rope.
you said climbing supplies. I thought that was like more than rope.
You
Yeah,
said
rope.
I asked, do you have rope? They have rope, and you said they have climbing supplies.
Yeah, rope is
And so, like,
included
I'm
in
gonna buy
that.
some climbing supplies. I want rope.
Okay, how much?
50 feet of hempen rope.
50 feet. Let me look up. I know there's like a
Sure.
usual
So
price.
specific.
I know this is
That's what you get in the like backpacks of the store, and we didn't get those.
It's like a
You
rope.
said we don't have our weapon. We only have weapons and armor. Well, not even that. We only have armor.
I'm gonna say that
I added all that stuff to my backpack, but we don't have them.
you do have a backpack.
No, as in like the stuff I got from my background.
Yeah, that's like 1 silver. It's not too expensive.
How much is that conversion from a gold then?
1 silver. It's one. I just told you it costs 1 silver.
How many silver and a gold?
100.
100.
100.
Thank you. That's what I was asking.
Sorry.
You suck.
What the fuck?
Okay.
You're
I'm gonna
crazy.
get 60 feet of
What
hemp
the
and
fuck? Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna walk out. Go over to the house.
Wait. Are you bought the wait? To be clear, you bought the rope and oil.
No, not the oil, just the rope.
The rope. Okay. We'll just say yeah. You got wrung out, and it's like ka-ching. Yeah.
Because I can't use magic, I have to do other stuff.
No one said you
Can't
couldn't.
fucking tie the door shut.
Hold on. Okay. That's really
I think
funny.
you might be able to do magic at this point because you're outside the area.
No, it's because we're in the.
Oh
fucking
right,
anti-magic
you're worried about
society
getting
place.
seen. I was like, nothing's stopping
right.
you, and I'm like, oh yeah, the population. Anyways,
Yeah, you put us in a tower.
You're right,
I'm
baby
basically
girl.
pointless.
okay, I'm not pointless.
Actually, can I have also got a pigeon?
Yeah, let me look up the price. We'll call that we'll call that 1 silver for a pack of 5.
Okay.
Do you want to buy 5?
Yeah.
All right. Kerchink. Yeah.
So
Anyways.
a pigeon is a place of the ice pick.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna tie the rope to the door, like the door handle, and then go around the back of the building, put a pigeon in the ground, and tie it toward behind it.
So
it's just
wait,
basically impossible
let
to
me
open the door.
let me like draw this out, okay? So you're gonna tie the rope here. You're gonna pull it around the back and then tie it
And I'll
here.
flip it onto the roof, if possible.
Okay,
Like,
wait.
kind of put it so it goes over the roof.
So you throw it over the roof and then tie it back here.
Yeah. In a pigeon on the ground, so it's real hard to open the door.
Roll me a athletics check.
Okay. 7.
I mean, if you need help with it.
If you want help, if you
so-
see me trying to keep someone inside, you can ask for that.
Yeah,
for help.
I see you. I see you,
Mhm.
pitiable little freak.
Trying to tie the door shut.
Try to throw this thing over. I would like to
Give a help action
need
to
help over there.
checking it.
Alright, that's a 17 then.
Yeah, that one will work. You like tie it to the doorknob and like swing the rope with a and you know Ace kind of like Ace. I imagine you run to the other side and tie it down, like catching it so it doesn't make any sound. You catch the other end of the rope, stab the pigeon into the ground, and with a tight knot, you have now draped this rope over the roof and tied the door shut.
I just brush my hands off by like dusting them together and start to walk off. Well,
Epic.
we're going next.
That's a
Like, I think we should leave.
How much hemp and rope did that take me?
The guard post is not that big. We'll call it 15 feet. Since that's how
Okay.
many squares are it in the thing. It's not a very big guard post.
Made a drag Ligar off the ground.
Oh, okay.
Pick up.
I'm just gonna reluctantly like, oh, fine.
Womp. Hey,
What?
look. Womp. Dragging over to yours.
I was just walking as if nothing. We didn't do anything. We didn't.
Exactly.
We did nothing.
What? That's crazy.
We. You said this was a shop, right?
So these are
The-
kind of
the
more.
Light blue ones.
Hold on. Wait.
If I
I need
remember your
to.
key.
I need to
light
remember
blue
my
ones.
key. I need to remember it.
Blue is commercial buildings. The light blue signifies a shop.
Yeah, lighter
Dark
blue.
blue sounds like a
The
business.
this lighter blue is more of just like a general grocery store. You know, it just kind of has grocer listed. It's not even really a business name. A lot of the businesses around here, kind of, except for like Adventurers Emporium and the Adventuring Alpaca, kind of have this like basic theming to their name. Like the grocer is just called Grocer. You see an office over here called business consulting. Is listed on a little billboard. It's a little billboard that says business consulting, and you see right under it, "Do you need your business consulted?" Question mark. And that's it. That's the end of the billboard.
I love
Do
getting
we-
my business consulted.
I'm not realizing. Do we have rations?
No.
Did you buy
Yes, you
any?
just brought food.
Yeah.
You bought
So
a cooking pot, didn't you? I didn't know if you bought food with it.
no. Okay.
I
So
bought the
Ace.
ingredients.
Ace bought 45 silver worth of stuff. That was the cooking, the porta cooker, which was 15, the cook's utensils, which was 5, and then they bought 3 days worth of rations, which is 25.
Oh,
Yeah.
evil.
3 days for the entire group, or 3
Yes.
days of aces?
3 days for the entire
Okay.
group. If I refer to like an amount of time, it's for the entire group of like food. I mean,
All right, then we don't need to go to the. Do we want to go to the adventure store or the anti-magic society or anything like that?
Didn't we already go to the adventure store?
No, that was the
No.
Adventurers Adporio.
Oh
We went
god.
to the
Alright, let's
adventure
check
in
out this
Alpaca.
new one.
Yeah.
We go
Like,
to the
and find some
anti-magic
scrolls
society
for
as well, or
Barry.
nah?
Let's save that for last.
Well, it's on the way. It's kind of, you know.
Oh, you took away the magic part.
shut up. Fine, I'll put it
Well-
back. God.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I mean,
I'll
I
go
guess
to the
we can.
adventure store then.
Are we going to the adventurer store?
Yep.
Yay. Hello, guards from earlier.
Shouldn't they be in the room? Didn't you say they would in the? No, they.
These are different guards. These are different
I
guards.
think this is a different
They're
guard.
also leftovers. They're just kind of like walking around. As you, it's like a good, not that one, not that one.
Nuh-uh.
Where is my fucking shop theme, you stupid fucking.
Don't be
Anyways,
mean to him.
I'm sorry. You're right. I shouldn't be mean to Bartify. They didn't do anything. Okay, fine. My nose is all stubby.
Nuh-uh.
All right, this one. As you walk in to the real adventurer store, you see this like little car, this like kind of paper scroll, kind of hanging from the ceiling of this like really. I guess it's like the fantasy equivalent of a tank top. It's a sleeveless shirt, and he's just like pumping his muscles, you know, and he's like, "Be a real adventurer today." And like, you know, he's all posed. There's like a mirror of him on the other side as you walk in. As you like walk into this store, you see that like there's a lot of this is a more lively store. A lot of people are perusing the shelves. There's some rations here for traveling, basic weapons. You see even like mining equipment here, as well as some like stuff behind a glass case, which you see are explosives behind the glass case in the mining equipment section. There's various other things for sale here, but the one thing you notice is not here is any kind of magical item at all. And you find out the reason for this as you walk in and the employee goes, "Oh, hey guys, welcome to the real adventurer store. What can I help you with today?" He's like this taller, you know, elf man, like jacked to shit. He's clearly not like any kind of fighter. He's just like a regular dude who's, you know, buff, and he's wearing like the same kind of tank top white shirt with a little name tag on it, and these kind of like shorts that are just a little above his knee. These like blue shorts, just a little above his knee. He's not the guy in the poster, but he's wearing the same outfit.
Pierce just like blinks like. You know, almost like the like audible blink, the blink blink,
Doink, doink.
and then just walks back out. And just like, yeah, if you guys want anything, feel free.
No.
Lagar?
She was. Well, sorry, I fucking zonked out. What? I'm so sorry.
The adventurer store. A buff dude,
Yeah.
a buff elf dude just came up to you and was like, "Anything I can help you with, bros? To be a real adventurer today?"
Got any scrolls?
The fuck? No.
So what? You just don't cater to, you know,
We don't
Magic,
cater to spell boys. He says that like
Yeah.
really, really
That's why I-
insultingly.
He is magic racist.
Magic racism.
You could say he might.
Fantasy racism. It's his specialty.
Okay, but like, you do understand that I have a son to feed?
Feed him food?
No. I'm feeding him scrolls. Deal with it. Find me a scroll.
We don't have anything for that. He's like giving you this like really disgusted look. Like you've just like
Do you have any
farted at a
books,
party.
then? Do
Um,
you have any books then?
no, this is an adventure store. What do you need books
It's
for?
an adventure store. What?
I hate
Like
this
you're
place.
one adventurer?
Dude, I'm just an employee. I sell you the things to be in it. Why are you reading so
Okay,
deep
well you
into
don't have
this?
to look at me with that much disgust when you haven't even been on an adventure.
Lady, you're asking for like magic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you asking
And
for
is that not part of adventuring?
No. All these like spell boys, they come in and they're like, ooh, look, we could get really strong with a spell. There were days where people would have to trade for years to get a body like mine. But now, ooh, some wizard could come along and cast a little spell and get you muscles instantly. There's no work anymore. It's all just, ooh, I'm gonna read off a scroll and then blow up my mom. I'm sorry, I was doing the voice, and I'm gonna blow up my mom or something, you know? Like no one ever really does any real work to be an adventurer anymore. It's all this. Ooh, we're gonna cast magical spells. When was the time?
And all of this was made with magic, and she just gestures at herself. She's like, no, this is also hard work. I'll have you know, I've punched through every single one of my battles, and I've won almost every single one.
Yeah.
I know what it takes to be a hard worker.
Yeah.
If I say I want a scroll, it's not because I'm being lazy, you little shit. It's just because I want to feed my son. Now, can you help me or not?
You had me up until the scroll thing.
Fine. Well, I guess we don't have any business here. Let's go, boys.
Okay. Get better soon, he says as you walk out.
We're already out of this place, partner. We're already out of the door.
You all leave the real adventurer store and whatever
Yep.
that guy's whole deal was behind. He just kind of goes back to doing his greeter job, you know, as you do.
Can I like just like stop a little bit outside the door,
Mm-hmm.
peek into the bag, and go, "Hey, buddy, you awake?
What? Are we there
Do you like
yet?
eating people?
What?
Do you like eating people?"
That takes a while. I'm one
Mm.
book.
Oh,
Also,
yeah, but
I'm not taking anybody else's blood if you're gonna ask that.
no, I was just gonna offer him to you as a treat. He's kind of a dick. I don't want him around.
Mean people aren't very tasty. Their blood, maybe. Flesh, it's a bit rotten.
What if I get him bleeding for you then? How about that for a treat?
I'm not drinking anyone's blood but yours. know-
Fine, you're so... fine. Just closes the bag and then just starts walking again.
You hear kind of muffled in it. Next time you wake me up, I better see scrolls.
Yeah, we'll get you some...
Oh my god.
You hear a little.
it's gone
You
well.
hear him kind of like go back to sleep. The. So where to?
Okay.
We want to go to the anti-magic place, or
I mean, we might as well. Then
Alright.
again, why are we going there?
find out what's there.
Uh-huh.
Find out what the fuck they were talking about in the room.
Yeah,
Here it
fair.
is.
I'm down.
Right.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's where you're all headed.
Anti-magic society.
The anti-magic society.
Give me,
Great idea.
give me a second.
You don't got to follow, partner. I can go myself.
Okay, Mr. Magic.
So you're all headed.
Whether you like it or not.
You're all headed there.
Yeah.
As you walk into the Anti-Magic Society building, you kind of come in on what is what looks like a bit of a courthouse almost. There's kind of 2 rows of chairs on either side, with like kind of a gate up at the front, and you see this like set of I'm gonna like draw it out on the map itself. There's like these set of 5 chairs, all together. The chairs are here and here, and there's kind of you see next to the 5 chairs, they're kind of like on a chamber up here, with like someone is kneeling here.
It's a smiley face.
No, it's not. Fuck off. Shut up. There's 5 chairs here. They're kind of barred. There's kind of like a chamber here where all these 5 people are sitting. There is like a big gate in between here with like fences here to keep the people who are sitting in the frontmost seats. Stop. Seriously, please.
He's got a mustache.
Please. There's kind of fences here to stop people from, jumping over.
Creeper.
And there's 2 rows of seats on the left and right. Lots of people are sitting in them, almost as if this is a kind of event. There's someone sitting here, someone you don't know, someone who looks to be in kind of, their attire kind of says, it's the very stereotypical kind of novice caster kind of fit they have on. You see lots of people are sitting in the rows here. You see 5 kind of people sitting here. You see 2 humans, 2 elves, and 1 what are the drow? They're called drow elves, right?
Dark elves, drow, yeah.
Drow elves. I didn't want to call them dark elves. That sounds a little mean.
That is what they are called.
Well, I don't know.
They live in the dark.
I don't want to call. It makes it sound like I'm saying evil elves or something, which is not the case.
But that's what they are.
That's what they are named after. They
Yeah.
were from a racial stereotype. But they have now been made to. They just live in the darkness. That's the reason they're called dark elves.
This isn't a racial stereotype, I promise.
Yes, the entire elves, dwarves, and every D&D thing is a racial stereotype. I hate to tell you this.
Oh no. Anyways, let's move off of that.
Gygax is a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. Anyways, you see, this Drow's kind of looking along with his compatriots at this like kneeling person. It's a Tabaxi, not Dagoda, who's just kind of kneeling. He's got this like robe on, and with this booming voice, he declares, "What shall be of this one?" And you hear the crowd all kind of exclusively jeer, "Death! Death! Death! Death!" The drow kind of looks to his compatriots. "Do we agree?" The 2 on the left of him, they nod. 2 on the right of him, they nod. "Death by?" And he kind of waits for the crowd to say anything.
Hanging!
Okay. Sorry. Are you just shouting that at the top of your lungs?
Yeah, she's like at the entrance. It just goes hanging.
You're just sighs.
Well, all right, a bit late to the party. Hanging it is. And you hear this like, you see this like, Tabaxi like has his mouth gagged and he just starts like wriggling, trying to like move his hands, which are like in kind of these metal cuffs behind him. And you see these 2 guards approach from this kind of back room here, and you see one of them is holding a bundle of rope and is tying it into a noose, as the other is currently.
I don't know if you can say that stuff on Twitch.
Well, shit. They are preparing. Do you do anything?
I'm just fucking like looking at Liga who just shouted something.
Like I was
Looking at her,
just
it's
crossing
like,
her arms and like watching, like.
And we're the people having to be redeemed.
Well, they haven't died yet.
months. You don't think they should, like, I don't know, be redeemed before they, get killed? So, like,
Oh, wait, oh. I mean, we could try to go save the...
oh no, I ain't saying that. I'm saying the people executing them.
Oh, do you want to kill them?
No, I just think the strategy of this entire thing, the ERA, is stupid. You only punish them after they're dead?
I'm
If you actually cared about people, then surely wouldn't you, try to do it before? Mm-hmm.
It's just
sorry.
looks like uncomfortable looking back and forth. Just kind of.
You all hear as you say that out loud, someone lean over from the seat and go, "I know, right? It's a bit shit that," and
Oh
kind
my
of just
fucking God,
sit,
Thorson.
kind of look back in. If you look over to who said that, he is just sitting there, watching.
Oh, I just like looking, just like, oh, howdy, partner.
He looks at you and goes, "I would step out of the room if I were you."
You gonna blow everything up?
Well, I was.
All right,
Now you've made that boring.
Oh, good on you. I was like, tip my hat and leave.
Damn, okay.
So, all right then. Godspeed. Meet you on the
Is he-
outside.
What chair is he sitting on? Like,
He is on this left bench here. He's not accompanied by
Yeah.
Nagi or Dagoda. He is alone. There's a bunch of randos next to him, but he's alone.
okay. Does the bench have like a
It's like
backrest on it?
it's a real long, like kind of pew sort of bench. So
Okay,
yeah, it's got a
kinda pew, okay.
backrest.
Yeah, okay, so Ligar's just gonna like lean against it and just like cross her arms and stare down at the execution, for lack of a better word, and just like go so what were you gonna do to explode it?
Well, I'm not going to explode it anymore. That's
Well, what were you gonna do? I'm interested.
well, maybe I will still explode it. You see, he
Should.
kind
I
of
feel
like
that would kind of
he kind of like holds a hand out, finger extended, and you see this little kind of appear in his hand, this little wisp almost. Again, I really would suggest you vacate the premises. I mean, I'm only being this nice once.
But what's gonna happen to you, sweetie? Aren't you gonna die too?
You punched me 4 times and I didn't even give a fuck. You think a little blast is gonna kill me?
I like you. Why are you such a dick?
I have my methods.
At least save the guy who was about to get executed, and then Ace is gonna leave.
You see as this little wisp floats forward, and you see as this drow elf looks at it, and you can only see the fear in his eyes as Sorsen closes the hand the wisp came out of, and just it explodes with fire. You see weirdly that the person who was about to get executed is shielded almost, kind of like you watch as the flame sort of floats around them.
I'm
And
now okay with this altercation.
you see as it just roll me a dex save as it explodes
guessing?
across the room. Yes, the other two
Yeah.
left.
We don't actually know what he did. Like the
You hear
trackers
it.
to get killed.
You hear
No,
this
18.
explode. Oh,
To get
18.
put to
Oh,
execution.
okay. You see as Sorsa like quickly like holds an arm out in front of you as like he does it quick enough and you know get behind it quick enough that the flames like kind of wash over you as well around you. Most people in the room are roasted. Shit is a fiery bloodbath, if that's a good way to put it. And you see kind of as the 5, anti-magic society members all stand up here. Sorsen kind of gets up, brushes his hands off. Well, that one's a little boring, considering I don't get to scream fireball as I do it, but it's cohesive effect. Wouldn't you agree?
Liger is just slow clapping, like, beautiful.
The
That was
room
stunning.
The room is boiling hot as flames kind of linger around. The lot of you that went outside, you hear a kaboom that's incredibly loud. The building is going up in flames. And Sorsen just kind of like brushes his non-existent hair back. Right. If you don't mind leaving now, I have some private things I'd like to ask these five. You see he kind of like waves his hand at the person chained up, and he's like, you can go. I don't really care, to be honest. This whole thing just seemed a little unfair. No, bye-bye. And you see the Tabaxi's like, yeah, thanks, man. And he like goes to leave, and he's just like, hey, you two, please. Again, I'd rather not get into a fight. I don't have to.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's doing this to, like, pointing at me.
Yeah, he's like pointing at you and like kind of waving you off.
She's just gonna shrug and go, alright, and then just go.
Thank you. Hopefully I won't have to see you again. Stay out
Thank
my
you
way.
for the show. Let's do this again.
Shut the door on your way out.
No, you're pushing it. And then just walks out.
You see as he waves his hand again and the door slams behind you. The building is on... The building? No, the door. The door slams behind you. Several guards are rushing to this location. You see some of them begin to pour out of the various guard posts behind you. There's a crowd kind of gathering, a murmuring among everybody. Like, oh my god, what just happened?
Liger's just gonna, like, put her hands on her hips and just, like, lean forward, like, they did magic in there. I tried to tell them to not to, but just points at the door. Go at them. They're still in there.
You hear various gasps in the crowd of just, oh my god, oh. You hear one guy go, oh really? Kind of like sarcastically, a little bit, you know, but like most of the crowd's like, oh my god. The guards are like all, you know, kind of trying to get at the door, and you hear kind of muffled voices going on. You make out one word through the roaring of the fire behind this door. You hear Sorsen say, Wisteria. But the fire continues to grow louder and louder as he talks. Less and less words being audible as the building continues to rise with flame.
I can't remember. Did we long rest in the end?
When you
No, I think
initially
we did a
got
short
here, or
rest.
no, you never rested.
wasn't-
Amazing.
You
I
never.
have the eerie token.
Which?
As a bonus action, if you are within 10 miles of the token, you can enter a trance as an action. The trance lasts for 1 minute, but it ends early if you dismiss it, yada yada. During this trance, you can see and hear from the token as if you were located where it is. So basically, I'm gonna cry on him while he's talking.
Okay. Consider the following, Bill Nye, but no, okay. Consider the following. There is a crowd of people here, and they may notice
It
you
is
go.
on him.
I can't believe
No.
that Eurus just fainted.
Roll
No,
me
I'm gonna
deception
say,
with a
I'm
help
gonna go, like,
action.
I'm gonna go like somewhere else, take a seat, and just kind of like close my eyes, put my hat over my face, kind of thing.
Walk away a little bit. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's-
You do.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna go
s-
into the trance and listen in.
you see as this crowd, you know, begins to form, you go a little ways away and enter this trance. You kind of catch Sorsen mid-conversation as you do this, because you just heard him say Wisteria. He was continuing to talk after that. As you listen in on the token, you kind of hear it jingle around in his pocket as you can't really see anything other than this kind of red cloth, and you hear, so do you know anything about her? I know you have that on your kill board and everything. I'm looking for a little, little information for the sparing of your lives. I mean, I already burnt your building down. I think that's well enough a qualification of what I can do. You hear someone, not the drow, speak out. She just lives near here, man. We put her up on the...
Can you repeat that first part? I was distracted.
He said basically, I'm looking for information on where she is, what she's doing, you know, how she is, in exchange for not killing you. I mean, I already burnt your building down. It's a little bit of a qualification of what I could do. And the other human, you assume, who's speaking, says, we don't know anything about her. We just put her up on the kill board because she lives nearby and we want her to leave. No one here can actually, like kill her. And Sorcered responds, oh, trust me, I know. Do any of you have anything useful to say? You hear another person speak up, this time a lady's voice. Look, even if you think she knows what she knows, what makes you think she's gonna give it to you? We don't even know where it is. It's a myth. You're burning down a building. I'm burning down a building because you five suck. You suck fat ass. I mean, seriously, what in the world was that? That guy just, like, had magic. I just have magic. People are born like this. And you're gonna kill him for it? I mean, God, you people suck. You hear another unfamiliar voice, you assume one of the members, speak up. You just blew up a bunch of people, dude. A bunch of people cheering on the death of an innocent. I hardly think that's, like, at the same scale. I let the innocent guy go, if that wasn't clear. No? You're just gonna stare at me like a bunch of idiots? Last chance. Can I get a little something out of anybody here? Or are we all just gonna stare at me and bore the fuck out of me until I die, which will be never? You hear kind of you can, like, almost feel the kind of glances between everybody. And then you hear the booming voice you heard shortly before. We don't know anything. And then you hear, all right, I've heard enough. Chain lightning! And you hear this, like, zap come from somewhere. I don't know what
you said, but it did kind of sound like Kilio said.
No, he said chain lightning. That's what he said.
Okay.
And you hear, like, from outside even, you hear this like, shocking sound of just this thunder strike through what sounds like multiple people. And then do you stop at this point, or are you still listening?
Nope, I'm still listening in.
All right. You hear as Sorsen seems to begin to ascend. The two of you who are, like, conscious at the moment, you see the buildings burning down. You hear the crowd kind of go hearing the lightning strike, and you see Sorsen kind of looks down at the crowd and just kind of goes, he just kind of, like, looks at everybody, adjusts his robe. Do not bore me with this. All right, keep your little revenge stories to yourself. I have no time for you people. And he just begins to fly away. You see as he just, like he did on the ship, not very quickly, but he very swiftly begins to fly away from Magicid to God knows where. You can't catch up with him. But the building now lays in front of you, burning and on fire. Does anyone have, like, a fire emoji PNG we can use for this situation?
No.
That's not. Shut up. Fuck off. No. The anti-magic here. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Okay. Marker red. Push. fire. The building is on fire. Yeah, that communicates it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Thank you. I
you
appreciate
go,
this. Yeah, make it a little bigger. There we go. Yeah.
I am
Oh,
fire.
okay,
for
little
those who dare
smaller.
to hurt me.
A little smaller. The building continues to go up in flames in front of the lot of you. Eurus, you just Sorcid quickly gets too far for your coin to continue to track him, and you wake up from your trance as he quickly flies away. Although you do feel as he flies away, the coin slip out of his pocket as he's, kind of flying very quickly, and you feel it kind of fall to where it then leaves your range.
Yeah, I exit trance and it just like disintegrates.
In
'Cause
the
it's not
air,
a real
just
coin.
whoosh, gone. The building burns.
Get up.
The building burns
Stretch.
before you. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
I was gonna walk up and just like stretch and go about. Oh, well, that was interesting. I'm glad we went there.
I think we should get out of here.
Almost likely. Almost certain.
You all leaving?
Can I be completely honest?
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
this was the right thing to do.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's
Hey,
get
tell
out
you,
of
bud,
here.
but your ERA ain't too great.
He grumbles a little bit.
Rook, are you?
No, she's just vibing. She's just gonna be
Yeah?
like, do we have to hate this guy? He's actually really cool.
Did we say we hate him?
Well, you guys
Well,
seem
I know
to
Ace
hate him,
does.
so...
I did.
Ace hate.
I don't like this guy.
But we were just gunning for the diamond.
Yeah, if we get the diamond before he does, then I'm fine.
Yeah.
Fantastic, because I really like this guy.
Alright.
Just don't give it to him and whatever, do whatever.
Alright.
I don't know, he's just gonna like end the world or something.
Alright. Let's
Yeah,
go.
why not?
You all
Let's
leave.
get out of this place where I'm useless.
You all leave as the building burns behind you, and you're left. As you leave the town, and the sound of the hold on.
I do want a little look back to see about the house that I locked up. Is it still locked up?
You see, as you kind of have left, the door quite literally has been kicked off the hinges, and it is like hanging there. It's like it's been kicked in half. It's hanging there. You clearly kept them in for a little bit.
Lamont.
As the Anti-Magic Society goes up in flames behind you, people crowd. It's definitely going to be in the news later. You all leave Magicid, and you're back out, outside of the city limits, or town limits, back on the open road. Where are you headed?
Where do you want to go now? Another place, or you can go to Asteria's place, or
I kind of do want to go see Hysteria to, if anything, get to it before. I'm noticing all my goals are just to do things before Sorsen does, because I don't like
Understandable.
that guy. I don't like that guy more than I like my job. They're very close, but I hate that guy. And don't think he should, have any of the power that he does, but that's whatever. That's the thing to talk about later. Let's get Hysteria.
Headed
yeah, let's go to Asteria.
to her tower.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's go the right way.
As you all walk up to, Ace is a little nerd. There's no path leading to her house. It's just in the grass. You can't. Anyhow, however you all decide to get up there, you all head up to Wisteria's tower. It stands very looming above you all as you arrive at its front entrance. The entrance is around the other end. This is where the entrance is.
I didn't know that. Okay.
That's okay. You all
Nobody
arrive.
tells me what the entrance is.
You all arrive at the entrance to Wisteria's tower as its jagged lightning bolt shape pierces far above you. The tower is about 40 feet in height with a little kind of cone roof up at the top and a little chimney puffing purple smoke out of the top room. You see a dark window kind of halfway in the house, not really made with glass, but just an open kind of hole. Right out front of her house is a let me get a rectangle, is a kind of horse stable. The horse kind of huffs at you as you come close, and you notice that her horse is oddly orange. Not sure why that's the case. Maybe it's some kind of trend. It seems like it's its natural color, though, if you're to look at it closely. You're not sure what's going on with that.
Seems very jovial.
Do we want to keep the big bit for next week when Clover would be back?
Yeah, probably.
Is that how we all feel? Yeah,
agree.
we wanna
Yeah.
we wanna
I
keep
don't
it.
like do something massive without Clover.
Yeah. I mean, well, you did just. Well, okay, you didn't do that. Anyways, yeah. That's okay. We can. Do we want to end it here then?
I'm done.
As you all approach her tower with a strange orange horse out front, again, you're not sure the deal with that. It's kind of staring at you, and it's a little. Is the horse her guard or something? Probably something that's crossing your mind. But as you all stand before her tower, ready to, ask her things, inquire about the current state of things, try to figure out what the fuck this wishing diamond is, because you haven't even been told. It could be a dude for all you know. Wishing diamond could be a person. You know nothing. Why'd you sound so excited when you said that? When I said that? You think about dudes? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Anyhow, as you all approach her tower, ready to inquire about whatever you plan to inquire about, I don't know. I'm terrible at ending sessions. We will leave the session there. As you all stand before her tower, ready to explore it. Well, or, knock nicely. I would hope you'd knock nicely. Anyhow, we are gonna find someone to raid. Who do we want to raid, chat? And you
Let me
guys.
go look if anyone's live.
Twitch.tv.
Yep, I'm already.
Zombie the Dirg.
I'm the one streaming. I only have 3 streamers who are live, and all of them have a little. Well, I guess there's one with 6 followers, but
The bunny cam.
the bunny cam. Can you give me like?
The bunny cam.
Can you give me a? Okay.
XQC.
The bunny cam.
Absolutely fucking not. Kiwi,
There you
you're
go,
banned.
it's
Get out of the
August
campaign. You're banned. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Nope.
August buns.
It's
August buns?
Can you type
Yeah.
that? Can you type that
I put it
out?
in your chat.
Oh, you did? Okay. My bad. Sorry, this is just gonna be the
There's
default,
literally-
like start or end stream music, I think.
I love this song.
Shadow Milgugi. Yeah, we'll go raid the bunny cam. You all have fun with the banana. Wah. I'm terrible at ending stream.